Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. We're continuing with our blind playthrough of the Chants of Sennaar that I thought was a lovely, sweet language puzzle game that was all about the beauty and transformative potential of language and communication. But actually turns out we're in a horror, stealth, platforming game and I am running for my life, or I am sneaking for my life past this actually terrifying Leshen burning tree-like monster, to use the what I know of as the Witcher 3 language there anyway. On supposedly on what was labelled on the outside of this place as the way up, the way to ascend. Yeah, the way up my butt. I don't think it... I think this is a ruse. I think this is a monster trap. I've been caught in a monster trap. Alright, so we've got to stealth our way through this situation. Now, I've previously in the last episode managed to get myself to that other door, but of course it just takes me back to the area that I was previously in. What we actually need to do... Now, let me just experiment. If I go here... Can I just make a run for this lever? Oh, we can, but we... Hang on, did that work? Like, what would it have actually... What would it do? It would open that door, right? Oh, it made the sound, but... I'm almost inclined to just try again. Because I feel like that nearly worked. What if we let it get to the far corner? It makes the sound... Hang on. Maybe we can... Let's just go as soon as it's heading for the corner. That gives us plenty of time. I mean, it's open. Go! Go through the door, you fool! No, it doesn't stay open. Alright, look, I think that was a valiant attempt. So we need... That is nuts. We need to actually make it all the way there. But I still feel like, even from that northmost hiding spot, and it doesn't look like much of a hiding spot, quite frankly. I mean, I guess there's another lever. There's another lever straight to the north, so maybe that does a thing. Maybe it will lower like another hiding spot for us. Go, 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 go. Ah, just... Yeah. Oh man, I really have to be more careful than I'm being. That was close. That was close, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard for me to predict exactly how far it's gonna go. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. But this is not the place. This is not the time to run across. This is a tricky one. See, I do not feel I am even hidden here. Look, no! Surely it can see me. I'm trying to just experiment with, like, does this lever do something? Oh, the game is being so kind. So at least we know it'll take... How can I even do this in time? Like, he just turns around. I did want... I did wonder if this could be something. So what actually is this? It just looks like a pile of sand or blood. Can I get it without this thing? God, I am so vulnerable here. He's so close all the time. What? Are we? Oh, we're gonna distract it. We are able to throw all the way to there? You are kidding me. Do the lever faster, you fool. Just tried to pick up some. I was like, pick up sand, throw it in its face. Go here, go here. Pick up sand. It's almost like we want to throw it when it's like over here so that it has the longest amount of time to run. Okay, lever. Back to your hiding spot, you fool. It's like I have no... Oh, it's like I have no time. How can I do this fast enough? Maybe I'm not meant to do this lever first. Oh, just run to the light, run to the light. Sucker! That's what we're meant to do. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, he's... it's like he's out of breath. Like, maybe the poor thing's just trapped down here and starving. Not that I want to be the thing to feed it, but... You know, oh god, we're in the darkness here. No, no! Hop in, hop in. That is horror. That is absolutely horror. You are kidding. No, no, no. What? What the freaking hell? It's already coming. My god, we need to do this straight away. Go. This is horrible. What the hell? I didn't expect this from this game. Pull! Oh man, it's still there breathing. Oh, I have to have a drink of water. Oof. Oh god, we're still in the darkness here. It's probably going to show up. Oh, finally, there's a kitchen. Am I safe here? Like, what if it comes in the other door? Hang on. No. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Hang on. What is this? What is this? Scientist language. Hang on, though. This looks entirely different to what I thought was the scientist language that we saw before. But that's definitely this guy, right? This is the scientist. What I thought was the astronomer. Oh, maybe some parts of the language are like this, and other parts of the language are the rounded parts. Huh. Okay. All right. Now there's a lot of different ways to interpret this. I guess we won't really find out unless we see what these things do. Scary. Okay. Okay. So nothing does anything. Probably we have to do the lever first. Nothing works. Ah! This does something. Well, this could be numbers then. It could be like 1... No. This could be teaching... I mean, it's a scientist language, right? They probably want to speak in numbers. I mean, they probably use a lot of numbers. 1, 2... Hang on, I'm going to write this down right now. What am I dealing with here? 1. I reckon this is... Wait, how... There we go. I'm not gonna... I'm gonna use the numerals. Okay. What was 2? 2 is sort of the little ladder. I think. This way, this way. No. 1, 2, 3. All right, hang on. Before we go forward, is there any reasoning to this? I guess, possibly, that this one has... So it kind of has one line attached to the larger line. If you take the small line that connects them both as a sort of a foundation, like 0, then there is one line extra. Here there are arguably 2 strokes extra from the larger line and the connector. Here there are 3 because it is a triangle. Here we get maybe the half circle would be 4, and then the full circle with the dot in the middle is 5. That could be it. So yeah, all right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. Oh. Brilliant. Makes sense for a scientist language. Now, I'm not feeling safe here, but of course I want to explore. What the hell? Ah. But this is where the monster freaking came from then. It came out of here. Oh la la. Well, monster or no, I found what I want. Seeking you are, I am. This is so great. This is a great design. Great colors. Found we have. Hang on. You are seeking, we have found music. So is this written from the bard's perspective? They're saying, you sucker, looking for knowledge, learning. We're busy enjoying music. But there's something behind this. We gotta move. Someone has written something secret down here. This is, I suppose, more what I was expecting. Yep. There's more of those sort of, scientific kind of diagrammy looking characters. Well, but I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what any of this is yet because it doesn't include any numbers. But hang on, it's probably this, right? So this is probably a translation. Ah. Okay, so, but the actual characters here, like they've translated it as seeking you are, but the actual characters here are seeking you, right? Like you lot, plural. Found we. So the question, I mean, one of the big questions in every single one of these languages is how they handle plurals. We do have 3 characters. So maybe this central one that is in both statements is the plural. Okay. So in that case, it would make this one you, and it would make this first one here me. And if it is the same, then it would mean this one is to seek or to search, which is kind of interesting because it's sort of like these 2 nodes kind of moving around in a lot of different directions maybe. And then one of the nodes maybe one of the nodes, maybe what this character is showing is one of the nodes kind of being like intersected by a line, i.e. found. I'm kind of happy with that. I like it. Okay. So we're using the Bard language equivalent. Okay. So me, hang on, you, plural, find, me, seek. Yes. Okay, so their plural character goes after what it's pluralizing. That's one of the important things to remember. Super good. Now, are you... what kind of a terminal are you? You're gonna bring me back to the monster area. How pleasant. Yeah, this is a secret terminal. The scientist is looking in here. Cool. Very exciting. Okay. I love this machine. What an interesting design. I guess this is the way up. Maybe. I don't know if I believe it yet. Science land. Wow, what interesting design. This game never stops being amazing. Sorry, I'm distracted by the music. Oh, that's quite perfect, isn't it? Because it's sort of like, it sounds busy. It sounds like there's a lot of the little castanettas. Yeah, it sounds busy. It sounds curious. It sounds like a busy mice preparing for Christmas. But I guess that works for science. Oh wow, the little motifs on the wall, like all of the kind of the dark blue lining on the lime sort of greenish yellow color there is very striking. The orange, like the mandarin orange and the you know, the deep blue here. Oh, there's some scientists up there. Hang on, I'm gonna look at this first. Some kind of sciencey diagram. That looks like a trash can in the middle of these two. All right, it's time for collection. Oh, look at that. We just got like a quarter of the language. Wow. Wow, man. This is a complex written system. This is not a written system for the people. It's kind of an elitist writing system. I don't know. It gives me that impression. It seems like it's not simple and intuitive. Okay. But perhaps it's a product of passion. So similar here. Very similar. Just one character is a little bit different. Okay. The symbol in between these two bits might be stairs. To be honest, this looks like a trash can, but I could imagine it being a cage door. A door. There is a similarity to these first two characters in that they kind of look like a sink. So many different words here. Alright, but we've got a tier here, which is 1. God, we've got... what the hell? This one is... so this is like a... no... if it is a door, it's got a cross on it. Number 1 has a kind of a star on it. And then this looks like a post-it note. Alright. This is... interpreting this is going to be a big challenge, I think. Let's go and hear what you guys have to say. Are you guys, like, into chasing people? Hello? Me... something. Me something you. So it could be like, me greet you. Me... I'm a scientist. I greet you. I'm gonna straight up just... I'm gonna, you know, as I have been doing, I'm gonna go with my first instinct here. And it... Alright, I could imagine this being scientist, because again, kind of like in our last... in the warrior language, we have... If this is the type of character associated with a person, it has a kind of a Y spine to it. I am a scientist. I can't spell. Scientist. Me scientist. Me greet you. Could be. Could be. Okay, elevator there. Oh my god, these color palettes. Oh, hello. 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 What are you doing? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you were looking at me. I'm trying to look at you. Hey. Hey. Oh, well, I'll look around here now. You're going back and forth. Something 1. Something 2. Could be the bathroom. Could be the bathroom. And then something below. Well, the easy way is to go through here. I know I've passed something. Ah, I mean, lab number 1, lab number 2. Oh, so many similar characters, I can't remember what they were now. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Oh god, it's so complex. Like a sink with a line and a grate, sideways grate in the middle of it. This one. Let's go with lab. Lab 1, lab 2. Since I'm back here. Labs. It's the yeah, it's the labs. There we go. I'm sure this is labs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of anything. But I feel pretty okay about it. I want to talk to you. We want answers, solutions, knowledge. We want, well, could be either. However, I note that the second thing that is wanted here is the big yellow character on the mural at the back. Energy? Kind of looks like they could be wanting power. Energy? Well, that first one looks like a person character. If we're going with the Y spine concept. So that would make sense to be pluralized. It could be we. Hang on, what have I got so far? Oh no, I have you and me. So no, it can't be. And interestingly, you and me don't actually have a Y spine on them. But they do have a vertical kind of line spine. Alright. Scientist. This one. Where else did I see that? It's probably on the... No, all of these came from the big kind of scientific diagram we saw at the start. Okay. Some kind of person. I don't know. I don't know, my friend. I don't have much to go on yet. Well, let's check this out. Oh, no. It's alright. It's alright. I know. You're seeking things. I'm sure you are seeking answers. I don't know. I'd say... Alright. What is this? So the central thing in the middle here, to me this looks like power or energy. It's even connected to several things that sort of... Oh my god. This is where my absolute layman's understanding of, like, my cartoon understanding of science is telling me that these things on the side are probably like neurons or something. I don't know, you know, power, something associated with power. Power source, connect to terminal, gate, god gate, the way up, could be any of these things. Well, let's go on. Oh, it's the entire number system. Ah, super good. But I actually can't... Hang on, how do I add? I can't seem to click on anything here. Hang on. Well, look, I mean, I can look at it and, like, make sense of it, but I can't seem to add these to my language. Alright. So we know the first few. That makes sense. We've then got a few more to add to this. This is one of those cases where I'm going to take a photo because you know, the game has always been good at recording this for me, but I'm sort of like, it hasn't happened yet. So yeah, we have a continuation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6. So the logic kind of continues. Little line out with a circle. 8, a couple of circles. 9, a squiggly line, and then 10 is effectively the you know, so the things that represent the additions to the central line that represent 1 and 2 like now come out the other side of the line to represent the 10s and the 20s. I get it. That is very elegant. It's very elegant. That is a very elegant number system. I am impressed. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know how... Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it would work. You would come up with things to make hundreds and thousands work. Really interesting. That means writing numbers is incredibly efficient, I have to say. That's pretty impressive. Alright. Well, I guess I'm about to just randomly start doing stuff. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, it's doing this. Alright. Do you just want numbers in order or something? 1, 2, probably not. 3, 4. And then do you maybe want... I don't know if you want 5 here. I don't think this is right. But let's just try it, right? 6, 7, 8. What else is there to click on? Whoa, what just happened? That is... That is 9, like, flipped around 4 ways, I think. Am I dealing with... Oh. Am I dealing with like a calculator here? I'm not... I'm kind... If I am, I'm impressed, but I'm starting to get anxious. Because, you know, maths is not my strong suit, and if you watch my Blueprints playthrough, which undoubtedly, you know, at least, you know, many of you have, you'll know, you know I can start to get anxious when I have to do, you know, too much maths in a playthrough where I'm feeling pressure. But that's okay, I'm just going to keep myself calm, it's fine. Alright. So how does this work anyway? So let's go back to this, just one... In fact, let's go really simple. This seems like the easiest way to work this out. Let's go back to 1 everywhere. Why make this complicated? So that, while I'm still, yeah, 1 1 1 1, and then it appears that we have the character for 2 2 2 2 2. So what if I change that to 2? Does the top left hand corner, oh no, the top right hand corner changes. However, it is correct, it has gone up 1. Now it has gone up 1 again. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. So I think what's going to happen is that we come across a symbol like that and we have to manipulate these numbers to get the correct numerical symbol here. Alright, so we don't know what to do yet, but I think I'm kind of on board. Yeah, I think I'm kind of on board with where this is going. So that would be 1, or 0, I suppose. That is 9, 8, 7, 6, yeah? Yep. Cool. This is very fun that this is what the scientific language, this is what its focus is. This is very, very cool. It's very appropriate. So maybe these are sort of like formulas that they've been trying out. And they haven't been working. The title here would tell us what this is meant to be representing. And so maybe this even we'll have to work out, let's say it's formula. We might have to work out a correct formula at some stage. And I can see that each character has some numbers next to it. So the first character in the first line has 19 next to it. I think that's a 10 and a 9. Okay, and then there's sort of more complicated numbers, and I don't really know how to actually read them yet. But I can at least read the component parts of them more or less. Okay. Yep. Alright, okay. But I don't know what to do with that yet. Alright, so we've looked at the things in here. Let's go up. This is a really interesting place. Like, I guess this seems like a factory, right? Like inside a factory. And And it's interesting that we've got the hooks here and we were starting to, oh, they want to go to lunch. They want to go to lunch. And hang on, there's a big clock here. Maybe they want lunch. Maybe that's what they want. They don't want answers. They don't want knowledge. They want lunch. There's a big clock here that indicates when lunchtime is. Wow, so actually there's time. Time is actually passing. We have a time-based puzzle. 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Hang on. So if we... Hang on, what character is that? It's like a sink with a bird's nest in it. This is what I have to do to understand. I'm just going to go food for now. It could be lunch, dinner, food. They want food. Food something. Food time 4. I'm going to guess this is... It could be, hour. I'm just going to say time. For now. Food time 4. Food wait? Could it be wait? Because the character here, the second character in the first line here that I'm imagining could be wait. It's kind of cool that you could imagine if this middle one here is time, this is kind of time upside down. I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to go that they're waiting. Where is it? Here. Most of the languages have had a word for wait. Food wait. Food time 4. It's so efficient. Okay. Hang on, should we just wait? Should we just wait for 4? Let me have a little, let me pop my head in here. I think I've got enough time. Let's run up and talk to this guy. And then when they go in for food, we can go in. I find 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I find 7 too. I need 9. Gotcha. I understand the problem that you're dealing with. Hang on. I've got to check if I can get into this food hall. We're getting close. Where am I going to get barrels for this guy? I mean, there are barrels everywhere, but I can't do anything with them. Hungry work doing science, eh? This is any job. Any job you're waiting for lunchtime. Lunchtime? 4? Dinner time? So it looks like this is their dinner time. Alright, it's a good spot. We're all waiting together. It's a good spot for me to get a drink of water myself. Listen to this dramatic waiting for dinner music. Alright, it's coming up. I'm just getting my legs ready. I don't know how long this door's going to be open, but I am going to be in there. Let's wait as close as we can. I'm so hungry. Are you guys hungry? What's for dinner, do you think? How many times have you done this? Is there a pattern? It's probably the same thing every day, right? You guys probably like predictability. Sorry, I'm stereotyping you. Actually, you probably don't. You're rich human beings who all like different things. Yes. Yes, go! Run! God, it wasn't letting me move. I was starting to panic. Food time. I reckon that's right. Feeling good about that one. I'm liking this. Cool, so it's sort of like a little canteen style. Aha! Are we going to pick up a fork? Or a knife? Are we going to do something with a knife? A fork and a knife. Oh! Maybe all of their words are actually food related. Maybe they're scientists who... Maybe they're food scientists. They could be food scientists. Hang on, I'm just trying to get a good look at this. Because they're very similar and that is very small. And I can't zoom in. Or are these the same? They look the same. I really can't see any difference. What carrot was it? This? Hang on. Oh, I've picked it up now. Hang on. Yeah, it was the triangle with a little... So... I don't know. Cutlery? Or it could be that it's branded, you know, canteen branded. It could be like, this is the cutlery that comes from the canteen. This guy's asleep. If he's asleep, he's been in there the whole time because it only just opened. Hang on. Why have I just been trapped here? What is this? Alright, several different complicated machines. And I am trapped. Why have I been allowed to get trapped here? So that's the symbol that's on the ground. This could just be a soda machine. No. Interesting. I don't know why clicking the cross gives us a green light. Clicking that gives us a pink light. Okay. So, numbered, I don't know, containers. Right. A button, and we have a, I don't know, it may be a temperature dial. I don't know, it's probably canteen. These might all be places with the triangle. Maybe the triangle is a place. Because, do I have any confirmed triangles? I do not. I don't. I do not. And that's what I thought was lab, which is a place, and it's not a triangle. And we could just go an extra one. Okay. What just happened? Okay, we can only... These ones are pink. These ones are green. Got it. Oh, okay. And we can put these weights. I get it. Well, what if we... What? I have no idea what I have just accomplished. What on earth? I just lit up 2 lights. I guess we should try and light up a third. Is this like, are we making a formula here? Alright, some of that stuff again. 3 lights are lit up now. We've poured 3 kinds of liquid into something or other that is a total mystery. Now that... What on earth I've created something. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. But hang on, is this... this seems like what we need to make for the terminal that we found in the previous area. Except I don't think it was this shape exactly. I may be wrong. The blue terminal that we found in sort of the sewer area. I haven't even looked at this. I've already made an object. Oh. What? I am dealing with forces that are beyond me. I'm walking away. I need to learn a little bit more. Ah. It's another blue terminal that needs this? What? Well, no. All right. Okay. I was like, how lucky have I been that I just messed around and managed... No, I managed nothing. Okay, so it actually probably needs something very specific. I wonder what it will need. It's probably... So, alright, and look at all of the ones down the bottom that haven't worked. So someone has been trying... They've been trying to make something that will work here to open this. Maybe that's their big thing. They want to get in this door. And they need to make a key. They need to make a key for the door. Okay. Look how cool this is, though. Absolutely amazing. Sort of like a fancy steampunk-y factory city. More I need some help with this language. I'm okay with the numbers and not really much else. I almost have every character, but I have so few answers. But that's probably books, right? Or library. Yeah. Well, I don't know I don't know whether... I think books because it's pluralized. Books. Bookstore? Yeah, library. Oh. The venerated place. I'm pausing. Huh, my character just paused to take that in. That's really interesting. There's going to be a lot to look at here. Oh boy. I don't want to rush. Like, I want to take things in. There's just so much to look at here. I don't think this is cutlery. Maybe it's even materials, like maybe it's silver. Maybe it was like silver cutlery. 2. Time. 1 time. I don't know whether that means like 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 unit of time, or one go time. Oh, no, all right, so it's 1, 2, 3, the lever, and then 4, the dial. These 3 things go in the slot. Why that says time, though, I don't know. Time goes into the machine. Right, I'm saying it says time. I don't know that it's time. I'm just guessing. What I have labeled as time is in that pipe, I suppose. These 3 things, 1 or this, maybe, go in this slot at the top. Then you pull the lever until the dial gets up to the last section, whether that's hot or what, I don't know, and then you press the button or use the dial or whatever is down here. Okay, So that's instructions for some kind of machine, and given that my guy isn't writing it down, I don't know, maybe he's tired. Like, understandably, he's just woken up from possible death, or, you know, being asleep in a tomb for thousands of centuries. I have absolutely no idea who I am or what I'm doing. But I can imagine we've been through a lot. He's allowed to be tired. They're allowed to be tired. I don't know who I am. What on earth is this? It looks like a robot with a flame head and a kind of a sort of a rotor saw. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know why there's a book on top of the other page. Maybe because it's irrelevant. I'll come back to this. Well, we have to come back to everything, because we have so few answers at this stage. 1. A ring. A gold ring? I'm getting the impression that maybe materials matters. You know, like gold, silver, bronze, it could be those. For the time being, I'm just taking photos of everything. We have all of these words, though. And what's this? 2. Alright, okay. That looks like it could be bronze. So this is a code. So, hang on. This could be gold. That would make sense, right? Gold. So I have that labeled as cutlery. It could be silver. But that is labeled as 2. I'm just going to say that color doesn't look like silver to me. I mean, here it looks more like bronze. Is there another one? No? No more? What was this again? Does this help? Doesn't help me. It looks like... What's the point of this image? I don't know. We don't have enough context for this. But it does look like it's saying that sort of rotor saw goes anti-clockwise. So that's something. That's something. Okay. You want book? Yeah. You want book? I mean, I'd like one. You want book? Was there anything else down here? There is stairs. What was this again? I've got there are so many unknowns here. Yeah. These could be materials. I'm just keeping in mind that cutlery could be silver or it could be bronze. At least that's my current assessment of things. Aha. 3. Alright, 3 then looks like bronze. In that case, what was the character for 3? Okay. It was... I'm just looking at my phone. This one. Let's say bronze, and let's say then cutlery silver, even though it does not look the color of silver. So that was this one. Yep. Silver. Ace. Feels about right. Then what's the last one gonna be? Lead something? Hello? I find book something very complex, plural. Hang on. This is the door. Is this how the scientists see themselves? Or is this the people above the scientists? Well, by my current thinking, this has the central Y styling to the character, so I would say that this is another person. They have masks like the bards, but they don't appear to have instruments or be singing. They have wings, which is strange. They are flying, and they look like, I mean, you can't get past, they look like they have magic wands, and they're creating magic, and they created the door with magic. But what's sort of confusing here is we just picked up this character, but that is different to this first character here, right? Am I totally have I totally missed what just went on? I feel like we just picked up this final character here, but that is not the character that is here. In fact, what is the character that is there? Are they very... Am I just realizing? Oops. Didn't mean to... I'm just shifting in my chair. Am I just... Is it that some of the characters are modified? But then what's the if it is, what's the modification? Or, no. It's this. This is the character that is here. And then two other mystery characters. Okay. Why are these... Why do they have a big, I don't know, poster, mural, stained glass window of angel magicians? So that's the same as what we had. I'm kind of thinking this feels right. Gold, silver, bronze. Don't know. This is so much learning. This is so much data. It feels really appropriate. This is just data. We're just doing a huge amount of data collection without a huge amount of solutioning. But like, it feels good. It feels right, especially in this area. Okay. All right, something else. That looks like two buddies joined together, that character. That's what that looks like. Which is interesting. So it could mean friendship, because we do have two buddies here. Friends. I'm just gonna go friends. I feel like this might be the word for friends. Friends. Oh, actually, why did I pluralize that? It doesn't matter, but it matters a little bit to me. Now, this is the scientist and the bards. Yeah? Scientist, bards. Okay, so that character is the... Yep, that character is the bards. They are friends. They are friends. Scientist and bards, and together, power, or electricity, or lightning, a... What are we talking about here? A combined person? Or, hang on, is it the other way around? Are they saying... Are they saying that maybe they were the same people, and then some of them became Oh, this is starting to make a lot of sense, because we saw a lot of... Yeah, we saw a lot of various like murals and images that were kind of from the bard's perspective, where they were like, the scientists are still searching for stuff. You know, the scientists are still getting knowledge. We gave up on that crap. We enjoy beauty. So maybe they come from the same people. I don't know. I don't know what the lightning represents. A split, you know? Or it could actually be to do with power in some way. Could be, yeah, it could be that they don't like each other anymore. And now there are these two people who have gone in different directions. But actually, someone thinks they are friends. Yeah. Bard. What was scientist? Scientist. Actually friends. Book. Now. This next one, I don't know. I don't have enough info about this yet. I would be guessing. Oh, hey Pixelini! It's my little fluffy kitty. He's coming to let me know that it's food time. It's food time. We say food time. Well, I can just have a stab at it. Weight, silver, gold. What was the symbol that was on? I mean, that's a person, so I'm gonna try that. I think that's a person. Oh, I just took a stab at it. I was like, the lines kind of look a little bit like the lines on the door. Oh, brothers, not friends. Yeah, that's right. It was previously brothers, not friends. Why brothers? Okay. Door. Fairy. That is one of the most unexpected words, once again. I mean, I was thinking that... I mean, they do look like fairies, but I was kind of more leaning toward... I mean... I don't know, I guess because we've had a lot of spirituality represented in this game, I was thinking perhaps angels, but they are like little fluttering things with a magic wand. I mean, that's a fairy. Door, fairy, book, brother, bard, alchemist. Dang. Alright, nice. Okay, there's more... God, there's so many places to check out. Hang on. Yeah, we've looked at that. What's down here? Oh, that's where I came up. Okay. So we need to go over here. This was... I've got to remind... There's so much here. Okay. Hang on. Now that we've figured this out, though. Brothers, bards, alchemists. Okay. I found a book about bards. How exciting for you. I love how excited he is. Fairies. Closed door? Open door. I mean, I guess it's closed. So why don't we guess that this is closed? It could be lock. Seal. You know, these might be more appropriate. Fairies, eh? Who do you guys think the fairies are? But hang on, I want to check out this because I think it's our fourth metal. I mean, I don't know, that could be... That could be iron. It could be rock. I kind of feel like iron. What's interesting is that the symbol for it looks a bit like this tower, right? I'm just gonna go iron. I don't know. Are we gonna have a go at it? Yes. Okay, well, iron. It's interesting that this is represented through the objects. Okay, where are we? Gold, silver, bronze. It is indeed copper. Ah, copper and carbon. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that correctly, but like, I got the general idea. Ah, super interesting. Check it out. Like we've actually come really far. We've got a lot of the scientist language. Okay, now what's going on here? A secret message in a hat. That's probably our number symbol right there. Yeah, that's probably what we need to input into the machine. How exciting. That is so good. I think that's what that is. I think I know how to do it. I feel a little bit like Jennifer Connelly's character in the Labyrinth film when she is feeling confident about figuring things out in the maze just before she falls down into the oubliette. There we go. Okay, great. My guy has very usefully recorded this for me, but I took a photo anyway. How exciting. I think I know what to do with that. Whoa. And as if I didn't have enough data on my hands. Wow. So this looks like it relates. Oh god. I don't even know where to start with this one. But this looks like it relates to the things on the wall in the lab that seemed like formulas that they were trying. So we've got a lot of numbers here and there. It looks like, we can see, like copper down the bottom left-hand corner is copper with, which number is that? I actually genuinely don't know. It's kind of like 40 but with a dot in it. I don't know. Alright, anyway, moving on. So I guess we've got our materials and different numbers. There is... Just looked a little bit like the character for free there underneath the big triangle. But I guess actually those are just more numbers. Okay. You don't want to write anything down? I thought that my guy might write something down there that would make that a bit more that would clarify how to use that. Okay. Wow. We've come far. I feel we have come pretty freaking far on our journey. We've learned a lot. Look at how much of this language we've picked up already, and almost all of the characters acquired with some pretty compelling guesses. This is a really, really interesting one. The emphasis of the language is so fascinating. Like the numbers, the focus on numbers, materials. I'm really excited to find out more. And just to find out more about what's going on, they seem to be trying to get that door open. I reckon if I put together what I've learned so far, and there's still places I haven't even been to, but I reckon it seems like they're trying to find a formula to create a key to open the door that the fairies have locked. That seems to be the story here. And they are people that have the same ancestors as the bards, but one went in the direction of, being the bards, and the other ones, went in this direction. Huh. All right, I'm just turning it all over in my head. Wow. All right, but I'm gonna have to leave this episode here, in part because I think I just have to digest. I just have to digest all of this stuff I've taken in. Extremely cool area. I'm kind of getting a little bit lost for words. What am I trying to say here? Each area in this game has been so unique, so full of character, and so full of its own fascinating story, told in a really elegant ways, even just through the environment, let alone the actual story that we piece together through coming across language, paper, images, etc. Just even in the environment, really, really interesting environmental storytelling. And yet every area astonishingly beautiful, astonishingly exquisitely beautiful, very, very impressive design in this game. I'm blown away by how they keep making this so interesting and unique, and yet all tie together so well as well, which seems appropriately in theme with the game. I feel like we're bringing all of these different cultures together, even the ones that seem like meanies, even the ones that seem oppressive. When I first came across the warriors, I was like, oh, these are the villains. Now they're hanging out with my guys. Now they're hanging out with my devotee guys, having a nice time. And I'm guessing, maybe we're going to do that with the bards as well. We'll help them to make connections and share, I think, maybe. And then there's the monster that actually has been probably killing us or trying to kill us. I don't know. Certainly some ill intent there, but there still could be hope for a monster. I hope so. I live in hope. Anyway, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with everything in this game, and I'm eating it up. I am eating it up. But I've got to go and digest, and I've got to go and give my darling little Pixel his dinner. Pixel food time. So thank you so much for watching, as always. And any likes for the video, subscribes for the channel, comments always bring me much happiness. And I appreciate all of you so much for following along and watching. And see you in the next episode. Bye bye.